Hello there, how are you? Welcome back to Grandma Ray Don't Play, and I'm Rachel. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to make a large pizza from scratch. Well, the dough I purchased and so I'm going to show you how to roll out the dough and the ingredients that we're going to put on it. So half of it I want to make pepperoni, and the other half I'm going to have onions and peppers. Okay, would you like that? Alright, so let's do that. The biggest deal about this video is I paid $1.49 for the pizza dough, and it's garlic and herb pizza dough. Okay, see? Here's pizza dough right there. Okay. I paid 58 cents for the pepperoni. You just go to the deli and you just ask them for how much you want to buy. So I said I wanted 50 cents and it rang up to 58 cents. I'm okay with that. So think about that. $1.49 for the dough. We're on 58 cents for the pepperoni. So let's say we're on $2.10, right? I'm going to be using this cheese. I already used half of it, as you can see here. Okay, and I paid $2.99. So half of this would be $1.50. Okay, but maybe we'll say $2. How about that? All right, so now we're at $4.10, right? This is 1/4 of one pepper, 1/4. So this is about 25 cents for 1/4. And the onion is another 1/4 of an onion. And the onion was 99 cents. So what do we have here? We have 150, 210, 310, 410, 460, and then I bought a can of tomato sauce. I'm only going to use a very small portion of this, but at any rate it's cost 99 cents on sale. It's crushed tomatoes. Okay, so we're into the pizza for under $6 for sure, a large pizza. So you can see how, let's say you had to make 2 for your family. Maybe you had a family of 4 or a family of 6. You can see easily that $12 you could have dinner on the table, a nice healthy pizza. And if you was to buy a pizza, you're not going to get 2 large pizzas for $12. Okay? Alright, enough talking. Give this a thumbs up right now because you know you like pizza. So just go ahead and hit the button. I'll wait. Just kidding. Hit the button. Okay, subscribe and check out my links below. And let's do it, would you? Thanks. Okay. I already put some olive oil on my pan here, and so it's all ready to go. This is a pizza pan. Alright, let's take our dough out. I have some fine cornmeal that I'm going to put actually right here on the counter. And that's to keep the pizza from sticking to the counter. Okay, I think I'll cut this open. Okay, so I have garlic and herb, but you don't have to get garlic and herb. You can get plain pizza dough, and they got other varieties. So you see I just put some olive oil on the top. That's so that I can take and put the oil on my hand, see? And this is how I'm going to be able to spread it, because the oil is on the dough and it's on my hand. And it's sticking. So I'm going to get some more cornmeal. And then I'm going to continue pushing it out. So I'm pushing it opposite. One hand is going this way, and one hand is going this way. Okay, and that's how I'm going to keep working it until I get it to the size of my pan. Sometimes you have to pick it up and stretch it out. And you want to also try to shape it to the shape of your pan if you can. And as you keep working it, it will stretch out more because it loosens up. Okay, now that we got that done, I'm going to put some additional oil on my pan here. Not too much because you don't want it to run over. Okay, I'm just going to spread this around so that I can be assured that it's not going to stick to the pan. Okay, so I have a rolling pin here. You're going to take your rolling pin and you're going to roll the dough. You're going to roll the dough over the rolling pin. Alright, and then you're going to keep rolling it just halfway, not all the way, because halfway is plenty. And you want to put your pan down, and you see I still have halfway, right? You see it's hanging down? Okay. So I'm going to roll it out onto the pan, off the roller. Okay. Now we're going to stretch this to fit this pan. And it'll keep trying to draw back in, but you just keep stretching it out and you'll win the battle. Okay, I'm pushing it outward. Okay, now I want to show you how, you know how they have the thick crust around the edge? I'm going to show you how they do that. So you're just going to take a piece, pinch, and you're going to hold this finger down as your marker. You're going to put that first piece down. See, all I did was just fold it over. Now you're going to pinch real hard so it'll stay. Okay, now you're going to move this finger, because it's your guide. Fold down the next piece. Move the finger. And it might keep trying to come up. You just keep putting it down. And so you just keep folding the edge down so that you end up with a thick crust on the edge. And don't worry about it if it doesn't look like the pizza place, because, you know, they didn't learn how to do it in one day. It took time and practice and more practice. And you're just going to keep working your way around. You see I keep going over spots I already did because it's opening up. And I'm just going around. You're going to occasionally push it back out because as you do this, it's going to want to draw back in. So let me show you where we're at so far. You see what I'm doing? Okay, I finished the edge. Now I'm going around and securing it so hopefully it will stay down. There's no guarantee. Okay, I'm pushing it down one more time on the edge that I fold down. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna wash my hand. Okay, I'm gonna wash up the cornmeal that's on the counter and on the bottom of the pan. Okay, wash my hands. Okay, now we're going to put our crushed tomatoes on here. So I already opened up one can and I have Italian seasoning in here, okay? So you're just going to go along. Try not to put it on that edge that you just rolled up. Now sauce is something that's up to you. Some people like very little, some people like a lot or medium. That's really up to you. If you like to taste some sauce, maybe you put medium. And I'll show you what I did and what I'm calling mine. So there's no certain amount of the sauce. If you put way too much, it becomes messy, so you don't want to do that. You want it manageable when you eat it. Okay. So here's the pizza, and that's how much sauce I put on. Okay. So now remember I said half is going to be onions and peppers and half pepperoni. So I'm going to start with the onions and peppers. So I'm literally going to put onions on half of it. Okay, I think one more right there. Now that's plenty. Well, let me show you that. So I did onions on half of it. Now I'm going to put the peppers right on top of the onions. You notice I was pushing down, I seen an edge trying to creep up. Okay, that's the onions and peppers. Now I'm going to put the, and you know what? I just messed up. I'm supposed to put the cheese on first and then the toppings on the top. So I'm going to take it back off. Yes, I am, guys, because I want to show you right. Even though I did it wrong, I'm still going to correct that. And it's nothing wrong when you cook if you do something wrong and you have the chance to correct it, correct it. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. Okay, so I'm going to fix my sauce again, because when I took up the peppers and onions, some of the sauce came up. Okay. Alright, I'm using Monterey Jack cheese, shredded. Now you can use whatever kind of cheese you like. If you want to use mozzarella or whatever kind you desire. If you go to the restaurant, they usually use mozzarella. And you want to cover all the area where the sauce goes. So you don't see much sauce. You see little hints of red, but not totally red. You should see the white cheese over it. Alright, let me show you that. Now if you wanted to do just cheese pizza, you'd leave it just like this. Okay, alright, so now I'm going to put my pepper and onions back on this side. Okay, that's the right way, guys. Okay, so now let me open the pepperoni that I paid 58 cents for. Okay, this is the pepperoni. When you go to the store and you ask for the pepperoni, they have different kinds. If you're not sure, just say you want the little pepperoni that go on pizza. They all know what that is. Okay guys, look at that. Alright, so we're going to put this in the oven on 450 degrees, okay? Alright, and you're going to leave it in until your crust starts to get brown. I'll show you that when it comes out, okay? Alright, I'll be right back to give you the word of the day. Thanks. The word of the day. The word of the day is money. Sometimes, especially in this day and time, you may not have a lot of money, or you may not have sufficient amount of money to feed your family, but yet you need to feed them something every day. So you see how I took bought the pizza dough and all of that, and everything was under $6. Okay, so if you did that and you got 2 pizza doughs, and you may need 2 bags of cheese, or maybe you could do with the 1, because I had a half of a bag, and you see I did what I did with a half of a bag. So you got to figure out how to feed the family for as little as possible, but yet nutritional. And also things that they like, if possible, because that helps them to eat, especially kids. So you know, pizza's a big hit with kids. So if you can do what I did and get a meal in for maybe under $12 or $13, you really did a good job. So as you go through your bills and your finances and everything, sit down and figure this stuff out before you go to the grocery store. And so when you go to the grocery store, you're going to spend what you have versus buying whatever they have. Because if all you have is $15 and that's what you go in there with, you've got to first, before you leave home, try to figure out what you can make for that $15. So once you have that thought in mind, you'll be able to execute it just fine when you get in the store, because you got the idea how to feed the family for less. That's the word of the day. Alright, we're going to wait on our pizza, okay? Thanks. Okay. Half onions and pepper and the other half pepperoni. Pizza is out. Let's take a look at that, guys. How about that, huh? Cool, right? Okay, so I'm going to cut that. I'm going to just put it right on the counter. See how that slides right off when you put oil in the pan and some cornmeal? Alright. So the first thing I want to do is, I think I want to divide it. I'm just sliding it around to cut it into, I want 8 slices. Okay, I have 8 slices. I'm going to just slide it back on here, back onto the same pan. If I had a pizza cutter, I could have left it on here, but I don't have one. There we go. So we have 8 slices. Alright, so let me take a bite for you. 1 second. Okay, so I have a slice of the pepperoni. Let me take a bite. You know the good part about making it at home? It's hot. All the leftovers are yours to use in other dishes. And it's cheap. Price is right. Okay, let me take a bite of the onion and pepper. Oh, and the dough is so soft. It's not a hard rock. It's great. Look at the bottom. See that? And also, I divided it in half and put 1/2 the peppers and onions, vegetables, and the other half pepperoni. So everybody can be pleased with the one pizza. Okay guys, I brought it home for you. Let's just stop. Hit the like button now. Share the video because everybody needs to know how to make 2 large pizzas under $12, $13, or 1 large pizza for under $6. Okay, until next time, Grandma Ray loves you. Bye-bye.